the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns offense will start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Makes his man miss. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Manning. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much he could do there, does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to the ground game on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll run the screen. At the 45 on its way. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now they'll run the draw. Past the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's long. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it down the middle. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. It's 1st down from the 11. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Got the quick pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first heading it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Stands in and takes the hit. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That brings him to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll try to pop the draw. He breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. On the move. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Manning. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
It's a draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. To the air, it's Manning. Throwing right. All by himself. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They want to run this quarterback. Nice move to pick up yardage. Touchdown, Texas! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
And the Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustment. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll toss it to the left. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The give out of the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Back to throw, it's Manning. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls and fired complete. There he goes. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. The lone back's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for space, it's Baxter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Quick handoff. Creates a little space. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to keep the drive alive. And some room to work. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time. Lets it go.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff to the single running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Plucks it out of the air. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, what a missed opportunity. You got an opportunity after that drive to go take the lead when you're trailing, and now you turn the football over, give the football right back. Defense needs to come out, bail you out, get a big stop, get the ball back so you can try to take the lead.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up?" Turning it on! What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running into the open space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The toss to the outside. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Trying play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Moore. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Give to the running back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air, it's Manning. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by a field goal over Oregon. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running back searching for a hole. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Kentucky right back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Wants to fire on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The clock is just inside, 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, man.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to